Morning everyone, welcome to the Norfolk Broads. Lovely crisp morning, the legs are out. Oh, where are they? Still as milk bottle as ever. Well, I tried to give them some colour this summer, but it's just not going to work. Never is. I could be on the surface of the sun and my bloody legs wouldn't go any different colour. Anyway, I digress. Good morning, welcome to the Norfolk Broads. I'm in beautiful, well, parked at Potter Heigham, walking into one of my favourite woodlands at Hickling. Beautiful mixed woodland, getting some subtle colours. I think this will be the start of my autumnal photographic season. But just nice to be out. It's been a pretty lean couple of weeks, unfortunately, so it's just great to get out. So I'm going to get amongst the trees. It's going to be a pretty heavy day for cloud cover, so not really missing anything at the coast, because unfortunately one of my problems is when I'm out in woodlands I'm always thinking, oh, I wonder what it's like at the coast, because I'm a coasty photographer first and foremost. But it'll be nice to get in the woods, and it really is a lovely place to photograph. Never had any mist or fog here. One day. But anyway, join me for a nice walk in the woods, and we'll look for the first picture in a short while, okay? Okay, well, as you can see, I'm in the woodlands now. Gorgeous. Let me just have a quick swing round with the iPhone here and just show you the type of shots, and hopefully you can see that the potential of this place if it's misty and foggy. I wish it was, never mind. Anyway, look, let's have a quick look. Whoops. Whee. You have to make that noise when you're doing a pano. Yeah, I think it's lovely. Such a lovely mixed woodland. So much to do here. Beautiful. Now, here's my first shot of the morning behind me. See that? Where are we? Where's my finger? Oh, that's it, John. You'll get it right. There, look at that. Now, that is beautiful. What a beautiful sort of woodland archway, so to speak, with the path going off beyond. Really lovely. Oh, a little bit of light coming through. That's nice. Yeah, I think this is my first setup. Oh, it'd be lovely in mist and fog. Oh, well, never mind. But oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'll get this one in the can, see if the light is doing anything for this composition. I thought it might just be a subtle one, but the light might work. Yeah, it looks really good. And yeah, and then we'll see if we get a little bit of light for a while and see if we can get some nice images. Anyway, better go, look, and get on. Photography first, don't forget. Oh, there. Lovely. Sometimes as photographers, especially early morning, you know, if you're a little bit grouchy or you're not quite awake, you sometimes think, oh, let's move on. It didn't work. Blah, blah, blah. I can't be bothered to wait. This morning, and I'm not the most patient person, but this morning I stayed in one place and just waited for that light to come back. And yeah, I think that's a nice shot. What I also want to mention about early morning photography is check your settings. Check what you've left your camera on. Sometimes we'll go out, you know, maybe the evening before and you've got it on ISO 800 or whatever, and you don't want to be shooting that in the morning if you can help it. You want to be at the best quality you can. And check everything. Check your first few shots. Have a look at your focusing. I shot this initial shot, and I'm, funny enough, just walking underneath it now with this beautiful overhanging tree, and in the subdued light I'd misfocused, and I thought my eyes were like, whoa, yep, I got that, and I hadn't. So I'm glad I checked, because, you know, obviously when the light came through on the path, I got it right, got it focused right, thankfully, because it's quite a nice shot. Preferred mist, but, you know, still a nice shot. Anyway, I hope you like it. I shot this scene 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was in the woods here with my good friend Rick Bowden. Please look out for him on Instagram. Wonderful photographer. And it really appealed at the time. It was in very soft light. Today we've just had an smashing bit of soft light, direct light come through. But the trouble is when you're shooting things like birches, and I think the exposure's already changed while I'm filming this, but sometimes you're dealing with such bright highlights. The problem I had in this instance, and I don't know if you can see now, let me just turn the ISO up a bit to give you a little bit more light. There we go. And if you go and look at this one, this fella here, oh my God, it was just so overexposed, and I couldn't control it without looking like it was the end of the world. You know, it looked like a Norwegian black metal album cover. It was so dark. So I've taken a few versions, and hopefully I can combine them as a sort of an HDR combo type thing, but I prefer the very, very soft light, a little bit like what we're getting at the moment. It's a little bit more subtle. So I've took a few versions, and hopefully they come out okay. In fact, I'll take a couple more now while that birch is not as, oh no, here we go. It's getting really heavily lit again now. There you go, you can see the problem. I hope you can see what, what the problem would be anyway. Wow, it's really lighting up now. It's too much now. Prefer it when it's subtle. Subtle John, subtle John. I just wanted to say, guys, thank you very much for watching my first proper video that I did from Westleton. It was nice to get some comments on it, a little bit of engagement, which is always nice. And what I really wanted to preach today, again, the same sort of, not lesson, never say lessons, but the same sort of ideas that I had from Westleton. Find an area, stick with it. I've done the same thing. I've stopped, camera's plonked down where I, hi camera, and I'm just going to have, and I'm really on the edge of the woodland. Behind me is marshland where the light is coming through, and I just want to catch the light at the edge of the woodland. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let me just have a swing round again for you. Some nice stuff, nice light, nice fallen tree there. Put the finger in slightly, and then we've got some lovely light coming in there. There's bound to be something there, whether it's details, wider shots. I'm not going to run around again. I'm not going to traipse through the woodland looking for hundreds of shots. I'm just going to really keep it down to try and take home maybe from this session up to 10 nice shots, maybe a couple of very nice shots, and yeah, about 10 nice shots, and I'll be really happy. Oh, the sun's coming in, look. Look at those gingery bits on the beard. I wish it was all grey, I really do. But I digress. Anyway, yeah, let me just see what I can find in this lovely patch of woodland here. Very small area. I'm sure I'll find something, and I'll put them up with a little slideshow, or maybe talk over them a bit. Who knows? Okay, well, no surprise there. The 135 is on, and I'm just at this little patch of birches, and I'm just concentrating on abstract images. F1.8, hey, no surprise there, John. I do love my F1.8 shots with a, oh, lovely sliver of focus. I love it, I love it, I love it. So yes, just in here, look, yes, just turn around. There's the old camera set up. I've just been, where have I been doing? Let's have a look. I've been looking at this little butte here, some lovely colours there. Hope it keeps in focus for this. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, very, very nice, very nice. Abstract time. Bit more cloud coming in, so I might be able to go back and repeat that, or have a go at that image I was talking about earlier when I was standing under the archway and there was just too much light. So who knows? But anyway, I'll put up a few abstracts of these birches, And probably this vlog is getting far too long, as per usual, and whatever, okay? So one of the things that I tend to do towards the end of a woodland shoot, especially if we've got some sort of bright light, is start doing some sort of abstract 1.8 stuff, but without any sort of critical focus. The pictures I took before of the birch branches, there was a slither, a tiny area in focus, but I love stuff like this where everything is just about shapes and a form, or a slight, shall we say, suggestion of a shape and a form. Hold on, let me just switch that ISO up a bit. That's it, because we're getting a little bit dark. But I like this sort of stuff. I really do love this stuff. Not particularly popular, but what do I care? I'm not particularly popular. Oh God, look at this light. ISO down again. Oh, I love it, all those dancing shapes. So while I'm talking here, you'll see some images come up of my sort of 1.8 abstract stuff. And hopefully you like them. It's just a bit of fun at the end of a shoot. Okay. Yeah, love it. Quite fascinating, really. Bubble, 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 bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Yep, I need a coffee. Hey everyone, I think that'll do for this morning. It's a little bit blue, a little bit bright. I've done some wide angle stuff. I've been quite patient. I've shot some f1.8 stuff, abstracts, slivers of focus. I've really enjoyed myself this morning. A few years ago, never used to say that in Woodland. Used to be like, oh, I can't get this, I can't do this. It's always a challenge. As I said earlier, always a challenge. Been a lovely morning. I'm ready for a coffee now and something else to eat. So thanks for joining me. Thank you so much for watching the last video. As I may have said earlier, can't remember what I've done now. Appreciate your comments as well. Comments lovely to hear, and I'll reply to them. And always thank you. Much appreciated. Have a nice time until I see you soon, and hopefully I can do another one of these soon. We'll see. Hopefully the weather gods are with us. But until then, look after yourselves. Take care. All right. Bye. Bye. Bye.